What's up everyone, it's Ben, your landscape photographer out exploring Michigan, America's High Five. And today we're going to explore finally a little park that I found just south of Holland. Something that I pinned 5 or 6 months ago while I was out and about in the town, and it looked very promising in the late winter, early spring. And I want to venture back out there in the summer. I think it'll be perfect. I haven't explored it yet, just pinned it on my map as kind of a little place to go. So today we're packing up the camera gear, loading up the car, grabbing a bite to eat, and venturing out. Today the sun sets about 9 p.m. So I think the weather looks like it's gonna be excellent. So I think we're in for a wonderful sunset adventure. So if you're interested in tagging along, capturing an image, learning a little bit about this park, then let's go. But first, before we get started on this little adventure, we needed a little bit of petrol. So filled up, got the directions all ready to go. Venturing out west, as I mentioned, it's only about 35 miles or so. Should take about a half hour to kind of get there. So along the way, I thought we'd chit-chat a little bit on what I've been up to the last 7 or 8 months, kind of what's set for the future. Kind of spend a little bit of time together. Let's get to know each other. So, first things first, sorry about that. Took a little tumble. Where was I? So, that's right. Wanted to kind of talk about what's been going on, why I haven't been out kind of filming videos, what's been going on, what maybe the plan is for the future. So, first and foremost, as I kind of mentioned in the past, going back to school, graduate here in December, so super excited about that. Just been really trying to dedicate a lot of time into my work, because I'll be there throughout the end of the year. And then my fiance got this amazing opportunity, which I'm just so super excited about, down in Indianapolis, and I am pumped to move down there and explore Indiana. Southern Indiana, I have heard, is absolutely beautiful, and so I'm excited to go out there and explore. So I've been trying to really put in a lot of work into my current job, so that if I need to find another job in the future, that could be an opportunity with the same company, or they can be a good reference. But I really hope to maybe pursue this a little bit more of a full-time basis and dedicate some more time to creating these videos, going out and capturing images, and potentially putting those images up for sale. So that's actually something else that I've accomplished. I've actually created a place on Etsy, a little store on Etsy, so that if anyone's interested, you guys can purchase some of my photos. I have about 2 or 3 of them up there right now, just a couple of the sizes available. So if you're interested, I put that link down in the show notes before. So I have 8.5 by 11 photos, or 13 by 19 that you're able to purchase and put in your home. So if you're interested in helping support, or interested in my artwork, please check out the show link below. So yeah, I've been kind of putting a lot of time and energy into my current work. Been helping been helping the fiance get settled in Indianapolis. She starts her new job, so wish her a bunch of good luck. So send good vibes her way. And starting my little website on Etsy, so I'm excited about that. And today I wanted to go out and explore, so that's exactly what we're doing. We're going out to a little place in Holland, a little kind of sliver of land that turned into a little bit of a park, Laketown, just south of Holland. So let's get comfortable and let's cruise on out there. Let's see what we can find. we made it. Now let's hike up these steps and see what adventure waits. Let's go. We've made it to the beach, Lake Michigan. Take a look at this. Ooh. Yeah, that hill. I think I'm gonna have to run down it. It's kind of tradition on these dunes here. Let's run down there. Let's explore and see what we can find. About 30-40 minutes before sunset, so I got plenty of time to kind of search around. So let's get down there and see what's going on. I got more sand in my shoe than I ever have in my entire life. All right, let's get going. So apparently there's stairs here. Had no idea. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this right here, that's what I just ran down. So I've come up here. There's this nice X in the sand as different trail paths come down from right here. Kind of right where I ran down. Had no idea there were steps. So we're gonna hang out till the sun sets. I wanna get one of this trail with the X's, and then the other one, there's a stump I found when I walked along the shore that I'd really like to capture an image as the waves are kind of crashing against it. There is one lone little tree here that I'd love to capture, but I think that might be a more winter shot. So what I'm gonna do is pin this, keep this place pinned on my maps. There's a place to come. And speaking of pins, if you guys don't keep pins of what places you see while you're traveling around, I would highly recommend it. For me, I travel up and down between Holland and Muskegon almost every single day, and sometimes I don't take a direct path. I kind of go out and explore off the beaten path a little bit and start driving around. That's how I found this place, and that way you can just pin these locations so that when you're inspired one day to go out and take a photograph, you can simply pull up the saved images that you have, saved places that you have, and go out and explore. So this is one of them. I found this place on a golf course in Grand Rapids that I would love to go to. It's a tree that is falling over into the river. That one might be a little bit tricky. Don't know how to access the golf course outside of hours or anything like that, because I think that'd be a sunrise shoot. So we'll see how that goes. But several others throughout the city that I have landmarked. Also down in Indianapolis, I'm traveling back and forth all the time. Got a couple places down there that we'll be sure to go out and explore. So in the meantime, we'll kind of sit and relax and wait for the sun to set. A lot of people are here taking pictures, a lot of senior pictures or engagement photos. It's kind of cool to see, so let's soak it all in. Let's relax. So I guess while we're waiting for the sun to set, something that I love to do when I come out here is to explain a little bit about the history of what this place is all about or how it became a park and all that. So I did some research on the way here. Couldn't find a whole lot other than they're trying to replace the stairs that are on here, because the sand is kind of starting to erode and it's a big investment, so they're trying to find some excuse me, some donors to help fix it. So my guess is the way this looks like, it's a super narrow stretch of land that comes out to the lake here, and there's a bunch of private residents to the left and to the right. So my guess is that this parcel of land used to be owned by somebody. They either passed away or they elected to donate it back to the state for the residents of Michigan to come and enjoy. And as I look out today, there's 3 or 4 people in the water, 4 or 5 different sets of groups taking group pictures, photography for school photography or engagement photos or anything of the sort. And everyone's just kind of waiting for the sun to set. So not a whole lot of history on this particular place, but it definitely looks like it was a piece of land that was then donated to the state, which whoever that was, thank you so much, because this place is absolutely breathtaking. This is what summers in Michigan are all about. And the sun is getting close to setting. There are hardly any clouds in the sky, a couple high level clouds that hopefully will pop with a little bit of color, give us a little bit of image and or a little bit of, give us a little bit of quality in that top third of the image. So I'm excited. I am excited. All right, so we got about 5 minutes or so till sunset. I've changed my mind. I think I'm going after this tree. I just love trees solo by themselves, and I don't have any neutral density filters or anything like that. So what I've elected to do, something that I picked up just watching YouTube, and you don't need any formal training or anything like that, just watch YouTube. There are plenty of great photographers out there that give a bunch of tidbits on how to do things, and YouTube's even better for photography, or even better for anything around the house if you need to fix anything around the house. For example, I fixed my fan in my bathroom by watching YouTube. Call me a handyman, I know, big deal. So anyways, have a cable release I got from my sister, and my whole family likes to tease me because I would say 2-second timer to avoid the shake. So this is for you and my family for teasing me. I got this. Thank you, Samantha, for that. So the first image I'm gonna capture is my base image because I love the golden colors that are coming across the tall grass that's out there, and there's a bit of shade, and the way the sun is kind of hitting that tree out there. I just absolutely love it. So capture this first image that you can see here, and then we'll wait just a little bit longer for the sun to set, and I'll expose an image for the sky and then blend the two in Photoshop. So now it's just a waiting game, just a touch longer. All right, so I was up there for a while, exposed for the sky there, which I'll show you right now, and then the finished image. Quite not comfortable talking in front of a bunch of random people, and there were there's a couple up there sitting having a nice little dinner watching the sunset, and I don't blame them. So I kind of just snapped away. Here's some other images I took up from that location. And now we're gonna wander down a little closer to the shore because there's a stump down here I want to kind of capture. So we're gonna go down there, capture that. All right, so we've worked our way down here. Check it out. That's my stump. That's what I'm excited to capture. So we're gonna do the same thing that we did up there. We're gonna do 2 exposures. One for kind of the stump because I want it to come out a little bit, but then 2 for the sky, and there's this nice reflection along the sand that I want to try and capture. And it's all about capturing that right moment when the water is hitting the stump. So we're gonna play around here. We're gonna see what we capture. It's all trial and error when it comes to the waves, you know, getting it just right. So the last component to this composition is the water splashing up on that stump. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So I played around with my ISO, I played around with my shutter speed, I played around with the aperture, so I think I got it just right. So now I'm kind of just playing to see if I can't capture it just in that right moment. This is what's key. Sam. Thank you. All right, here comes some waves. Here comes some waves. Come on, baby. I think I got exactly what I was looking for. So, thanks for coming along. Tonight was a good night. Got a couple images that I really like. That tree, I'm really happy, but I really like the stairway leading out and the sand kind of departing. And this last one is just the icing on top. So I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna try and be putting some more of these episodes out. Maybe once a month. I may be pushing it, maybe 4 or 5 before the end of the year. And hopefully hitting off 2018 will be a more 2020, holy smokes. 2020, hopefully it'll be a more dedicated approach. So let's pack up and let's get out of here. I'll see you on the next one. Oh, and one last thing. Right when I was leaving, look what this is. It was fate, it was time to go. Card full. So let's pack up, let's get out of here, and I'll see you on the next one.